We are standing on the brink of a technological revolution that promises to change everything we know about computing. Microsoft has just unveiled something groundbreaking, the Majorana 1 quantum chip. This isn't just your average chip, it's a processor built to scale to 1,000,000 qubits, unlocking the ability to solve problems that no supercomputer on Earth can currently handle. The introduction of the Majorana 1 could be the catalyst that takes quantum computing from a theoretical fantasy to a practical, real-world game-changer. Ready to dive into this new era? Let's break down what this means for the future of tech. What is the Majorana 1 quantum chip? The Majorana 1 chip isn't just another leap forward in the tech world, it's a quantum processing unit, QPU, powered by something called topological qubits. These are special types of qubits based on Majorana fermions, exotic particles that were long theorized but never observed until now. The qubits within the Majorana 1 are formed using a material known as a topoconductor. Yes, we know it's a weird name, but trust us, it's a big deal. The Majorana 1 chip relies on these particles, which, when manipulated, give birth to what Microsoft calls Majorana Zero Modes, MZMs. These MZMs are at the heart of the Majorana 1, making it fundamentally different from traditional quantum computing hardware. The magic of Majorana Zero Modes. The concept of Majorana Zero Modes has long been a theoretical idea, discussed extensively in academic circles. However, Microsoft's groundbreaking research has turned this theory into a reality. By combining semiconductors, superconductors, and advanced cooling techniques, they have successfully induced Majorana Zero Modes to appear on demand in nanowires. These zero modes are crucial for the development of quantum computing, as they act as the foundational components for qubits. What sets these qubits apart from traditional ones is their remarkable stability. Unlike conventional qubits, which are highly sensitive to external disturbances, Majorana qubits are far less prone to errors. This stability is a game changer for quantum computing, where error rates have long been a significant obstacle. With these advances, Majorana Zero Modes promise to usher in a new era of reliable and efficient quantum systems. This leap in technology could ultimately lead to practical quantum computers capable of solving complex problems that are currently beyond reach. Why stability and error correction are crucial. Here's where things get a little technical, but bear with us because it's important. In quantum computing, the reliability of qubits is paramount. Even the slightest interference from external factors, like electromagnetic radiation or stray electrons, can cause errors in computations. This is a major issue in today's quantum computing systems, but the Majorana 1's topological qubits come with built-in error protection. That's right. These qubits are resistant to noise and environmental disruptions, making them far more reliable than other quantum systems out there. In fact, these topological qubits can better withstand the chaos of quantum computing environments, potentially reducing the error rates that plague existing systems. Digital control, making quantum computing more accessible. The Majorana 1 chip offers a groundbreaking advancement in quantum computing by making quantum measurements more accessible through digital control. Traditionally, quantum computers rely on complex analog signals to manipulate qubits, a method that becomes increasingly challenging as systems scale up. However, Microsoft has revolutionized this process by utilizing digital pulses to measure the quantum states of qubits. This shift simplifies the process, making it much easier to control and measure large arrays of qubits, which is a critical step towards scaling quantum computers. The digital approach eliminates the need for bulky, complex machinery typically required for quantum manipulation. Instead of relying on intricate analog systems, it's akin to flipping a switch, but at the quantum level. This innovation not only reduces the physical complexity but also improves efficiency, paving the way for scaling quantum systems to millions of qubits. With fewer components and a more straightforward method of control, quantum computers become more practical and accessible. This breakthrough brings us one step closer to realizing the full potential of quantum computing, making it more feasible for widespread use in various industries. The path to 1,000,000 qubits. While the Majorana 1 chip currently boasts only 8 qubits, Microsoft has big plans for the future. Their goal? A chip that can handle 1,000,000 qubits. You might be thinking, 8 isn't a lot. But this is just the beginning. Microsoft believes that once they perfect this technology, they can build larger arrays of qubits by connecting these single qubit units, called tetron devices, together. These arrays will eventually be able to support 1 million qubits, and once that happens, the computational possibilities are endless. Think about designing self-healing materials, discovering catalysts to break down pollutants, or even advancing agriculture. The applications are truly mind-boggling. Defense advanced research projects, agencies' validation, the road to real-world impact. Microsoft isn't the only one excited about this breakthrough. The Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency has taken notice of Microsoft's work and is supporting their efforts through a program called Underexplored Systems for Utility-Scale Quantum Computing. This program is aimed at finding quantum solutions that can be scaled up for real-world utility. Microsoft is one of only 2 companies that have advanced to the final phase of the program, and they've even signed an agreement with Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency to build a fault-tolerant prototype that could pave the way for a commercial quantum computer. What this means for AI, security, and beyond. Quantum computing isn't just about solving mathematical problems. It has the potential to revolutionize entire industries. One area that could be greatly impacted is artificial intelligence. As AI continues to advance, combining it with quantum computing could supercharge its capabilities. From analyzing vast amounts of data to developing new algorithms, the synergy between AI and quantum computing could lead to breakthroughs that were previously unimaginable. Another critical area that could be affected by quantum computing is data security. If topological qubits can accelerate the timeline for fault-tolerant quantum computers, it also means that today's encryption systems may soon be at risk. In response, experts are urging businesses and governments to start preparing for post-quantum cryptography. As we approach the advent of large-scale quantum computers, it's crucial to update our cybersecurity infrastructure to stay ahead of the curve. The future of quantum computing. A new age dawns. The future of quantum computing is on the cusp of a groundbreaking transformation, and at the heart of it lies Microsoft's Majorana 1 chip. This chip doesn't just represent another leap in computing. It could introduce a completely new state of matter, topological superconductivity. What makes this so significant? It opens up the potential for quantum computing to solve problems that were previously deemed unsolvable. Imagine supercomputers that fit into the palm of your hand, capable of tackling complex simulations, cryptography, and artificial intelligence challenges with ease. Just as semiconductors replaced vacuum tubes and changed the world of electronics, topological qubits could redefine what's possible in the quantum era. If successful, this technology could revolutionize industries ranging from healthcare to logistics, unlocking new realms of innovation. As we stand on the threshold of this new era, one thing is clear: the future of computing will not just be faster, it will be fundamentally different. The era of quantum computing is dawning, and it's poised to alter the way we interact with technology at the most profound level. Challenges and opportunities. Despite all the excitement, we must acknowledge that the road to fully functional quantum computers is still long and full of challenges. Scaling quantum systems from 8 qubits to 1 million is no easy feat, and there are still many hurdles to overcome. However, with Microsoft's approach, the future looks brighter than ever. The company is already working on scaling up from single qubit devices to small arrays, and eventually, to full quantum error correction. The collaboration with DARPA and other industry leaders, including NASA and Oak Ridge Labs, is further validation that this technology has the potential to change the world. And there you have it, folks. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Microsoft's mind-bending tech, don't forget to hit that like button, like it's the on switch for your new quantum computer. Smash subscribe so you don't miss out on more geeky goodness, and remember, if your brain didn't hurt a little after this, you're clearly a quantum genius yourself. See you in the next one.